The LL Cool J thing got me thinking about my own Mount Rushmore is a different thing. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do what I call Mount Rushmore plus one. And my first topic is going to be Motown records, my four and my plus one, because I got to have a plus one to give it up to Motown, what Berry Gordy created with the label. So the four acts that I'm going to have on my Mount Rushmore to me, and it is tough. I mean, because this was the GOAT label, and it's tough to narrow it down. It really is. But I got to say the Temptations. I got to say the Supremes. I got to say Stevie Wonder. I got to say Marvin Gaye. And my plus one is going to be the Jackson 5 and a nod to Smokey Robinson. So that's actually like a plus two. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I'll do is a Mount Rushmore plus one or plus two. Depends on the circumstances. What we call starting five plus the coach. So that's kind of how I have to go about it with this. It's the hardest label to do. It's the greatest musical label ever, in my personal opinion, because you can still add so many people and you wouldn't be wrong. For instance, you could say, what about the Four Tops? What about the Commodores? Lionel Richie's solo career, Rick James' solo career. You know what I mean? Donna Ross' solo career. You could go on. Junior Walker and All Stars. There's a lot of greatness associated. Martha Reeves and Evangels. You can go on. A lot of greatness come through that label. But I think if I go with my 4 plus 2, I'm going to do 4 plus 2. Temptations, Supremes, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, Jackson 5, and Smokey Robinson. Those are my plus 2. It's tough because it changed the course of music, changed the course of everything. And it was a racial balance breaker, music style that is still some of the greatest songs ever known to have been written and composed. So this is going to be my Mount Rushmore plus 2. I'm going to call it that from here on out. And I'm going to do certain things where I do that from time to time, where I add that. So this one, Motown music, because it's too tough to just, it really is tough. I had to include all 6. The reason being the Temptations were the standards for male vocal groups. They were the first we call the all-star dream team of male vocal in a group. Or in a sport, if you would think about it, they were the standards of male vocal groups as far as I'm concerned. Kendricks and Ruffin and them guys, come on now. Otis Williams, come on now. Melvin Franklin. I can go on and on to Dennis Edwards Hero, etc., etc. Ollie Woodson. I can just name the names. They rattle off like that. Just incredible talent. The Supremes, the mothership of all female vocal groups, because Donna Ross being the it. And just, you can't even begin to say enough. The classic songs of Holla Doja Holland wrote for them, timeless. They were a big time female vocal group. They set the standards. Marvin Gaye, balladeer, groundbreaking vocalist, classic duets, and then when he did what's going on in his solo career and his versatility and range and what he did harmonically, incredible. Steve Wonder, a standard musical landscape, a standard of sound, creativity. What can you say? Honorable mention, the Jackson 5, the young vocal teenage group that, all due respect to Frankie Lyman and teenagers, but the Jackson 5 were the mothership of all the vocal groups of the young teenage group sensation. The standard with that lead singer who had that it. And of course, Smokey Robinson, arguably the greatest writer ever, the pen of Motown. You have to have that. So that's what I call, but I want to be curious as to what would you say is your Motown. I'm giving you that top 4 and a plus 2. So your Motown, how would you do the Mount Rushmore plus 2 if you're doing Motown? Because I think that you got a lot to work with there. And again, these songs are timeless. But please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shitter if you like. Please hit that membership, because when you do the videos you request, I get them back to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay focused, stay alert, stay aware, stay healthy, stay woke. I'm out one time. I'm back. Peace.